Hi there, we're Matt and Stacy. We recently bought an off-grid property in beautiful West Virginia. We've been busy making this property our own little slice of paradise, adding in a few modern conveniences, having fun learning all of the construction trades, and converting a pole barn into our future home. This channel is about my passion for painting with a torch and wax, and about our passion for adventure and taking risks. Consider subscribing and join this creative community. And don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you're enjoying the video.
Good morning all. It is early. We are hitting the road early today, leaving Tucson, unfortunately. It's been a great place to hang out at, and it was lovely to see my dad. But we are heading the road, and I think what I'm going to try to do for the next several videos, because we're going to be driving a lot and having a lot of short little stops, I think my plan is to hopefully release 2 videos a week. And then I'm thinking they're going to be shorter videos, but this one is probably all about driving through the great state of Texas and a few stops along the way. So that is my plan. I just thought I would bop on here real quick and let you know that kind of plan. And yeah, we're hitting the road, and it's going to be a big drive day for probably the next 3 days. Texas is a massive state. Here we are, headed east. No longer heading west, heading east in a very probably roundabout way. We are headed back to West Virginia. Welcome to El Paso. I don't think we'll be pulling the camper downtown, so here's your brief glimpse of El Paso. It seems pretty massive. I don't know if you can see, but those mountains right there, that's Mexico. We're right on the border again. Pretty cool. Evening all. After about a 7-hour-ish drive, we have made it to Jola, Texas, Van Horn, Texas. Wait, where are we at, Matt? What's the L word? Lobo, Texas. We're in Lobo, Texas. And we are set up at camp here. It's an interesting site, I'll say that. So I'll just flip the camera on and show you a few glimpses of it. It should hopefully be a pretty starry night, so we're hoping to get that. It's also very windy out, so if you hear some rattling, it's because I have the door open. But yeah, we're gonna probably sit here and work for a bit and then just whip up a quick meal and probably call it a night, because tomorrow morning we will be up bright and early again, hitting the road. In about 2 more days time, 3 days time, I can't remember how many days now, sorry, they're all blending together at this moment in time. This part of the trip is going to be a long driving trip, so, but our end goal is the hot springs in Arkansas here coming up in a few days, so hopefully we'll be taking you along to that as well. But let me flip the camera around and kind of show you the site.
Here's the sights. Pretty cool sunset starting with Stacy. Kind of neat little campsite. We've got a little canyon running down into here. I would imagine you get some good water flow through it. Heads out. And there's the camper right there. Pretty nice. Getting some good color too.
Well, it is about 8:30. We both have finished up work, somewhat finished up work. And here is the reality of camper life dinner sometime. Cheese and avocado salsa guacamole
I can't think of anything better.
It's just a quick little bedtime snack and then probably off to bed to hit the road super early in the morning again.
Want some?
We managed to wake up rather early and then eventually go back to bed, but we had to capture this stars out here. They were gorgeous. I'm sure these pictures don't do any of it justice, but the Texas sky was beautiful. At any rate, waking up very early and hitting the road here, driving through more of Texas. There are pecan farms all throughout Texas, and we decided to break up the drive just a bit and stop in at one of them. This is San Saba River Pecans, and it was a really cool stop. And of course, Matt loves how straight lined they plant their pecan trees. He was most fascinated by that, and yeah, nice stop to just break up the trip a bit. Several hours later, we have made it to our stop for this evening, another Harvest Host. And we can't say enough about Harvest Host this trip. They're great for one night stops along the way. And this happens to be two different wineries where you can walk to one another. And it was just a really fun, cool stop.
All right, another fairly long day of driving. And tonight's dinner is sponsored by a, well, not really sponsored, but it should be sponsored, San Saba River Pecan Company, pecan pie, and also this Harvest Host Winery, Pillar Bluff Wineries. So, yeah, here's tonight's dinner. Oh, and some dipping oil from another place we stopped at.
For the record, we're not going to eat both.
This is true. It's also starting to rain a bit outside, so we weren't actually going to have this out on their patio area, but it's starting to kind of sprinkle and rain. But I highly recommend this Harvest Host. What's the name again, Matt?
Pillar Bluff.
Pillar Bluff Wineries.
And his brother owns the winery right next door, so you can walk between them, and both are fantastic.
Yeah, really, really nice people and great wine. So highly recommend if you're in the Texas, where are we at?
I'm gonna butcher it, but Lampasas?
Something like that.
Texas?
Lampasas, Texas. I'll try to put the name down here because our pronunciation is probably very incorrect, but super nice people. We sat out on the patio and chit-chatted, had a wonderful conversation with them for quite some time. I didn't video any of it. We just kind of, you know, took in the moment and enjoyed the wine and the company, and we're the only ones here, so it was really nice to get to know them and their winery process, and just really cool people. So highly recommend. Anyways, we're gonna finally eat dinner tonight, or snack, I guess, and we'll pick you up in the morning because we're traveling again. More driving tomorrow. Anything else to add?
Texas is very large.
Yes, it is. All right, we'll see y'all in the morning.
Morning all, another long driving day, and again we decided to break up the day, this time with a quick stop in Waco, Texas. Sorry about the bugs on the windshield here. But at any rate, here in Waco, Texas, a quick little stop, and we were kind of going through the area, so we thought, why not bop in? If you're into shopping and all of that stuff, cute little town to definitely explore. And there's a lot more to it, but it was a quick stop for us, and so we didn't explore the entire town. But I would suggest going to Waco, Texas to see more.
All right, all. I think we've made it to our last and final stop here in Texas, which is Sulphur Springs, Texas. It's a super cute, quaint little town. We didn't have any time to explore it, but I would love to come back here because it looks really cute. Lots of little different shops and restaurants and just kind of small town, cute little town. We are staying at another Harvest Host, which again, I didn't film anything here. It is a backstory brewing company. Really nice people and good beer. So if you're in Sulphur Springs or the area of Sulphur Springs, I'd highly recommend come checking the town out. But I do think this is where we're going to leave you for this one. We are going to be going through Arkansas, hopefully tomorrow, headed to Hot Springs National Park. So stay tuned for that. For you, that'll probably be coming out next week. But yeah, stay tuned for that. And thank you so very, very, very much for coming along. Hope you enjoyed this huge road trip portion of Texas. If you did, give it a thumbs up. It truly does help me out. If you're not subscribed, consider subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks again, guys. Bye for now.